Many lifetimes ago, there was a civilization that was, might we say, more advanced than what you experience today. And many within this lifetime were within that lifetime also. And it is beyond and before recorded time. And so might you realize that there are many here who have been traveling a pathway. And we will say that pathway is to connect to the purpose and reason for being in this space today. And it is not remembered. It is not remembered why the one or the other has continued to incarnate here and continue to evolve. And it is simply that they have enacted an agreement that they must now enact in order to move out of the rounds of incarnation in this earth space. And until the enactment of the agreement, there is the returning. There is the evolving from this to that. But today there is not the recall of the original purpose. Many equate about the life purpose. And although the life purpose is significant in a regard, it is merely a component of the greater, more vast, original one. And so finding your life purpose is of measure, but it is not the total reason that you are here, and it is not the thing that you need to figure out to move beyond all that is this day. And there are many pathways in which to pursue finding this purpose. There are books, there are blog posts, there are many avenues by which there is the allowing of the rekindling of the remembering to be germinated and to be employed. But it is not merely reading the books. It is not merely reading the blog posts. It is not merely reading or listening or considering anything until you enact, until you sit and reflect and do some of the steps outlined with the intent that you want to move this forward. It is not until that point in time that you will discover more. And this is truly the more that we allude to, because more always leads you back to this point in time. For you did want to understand something. You did want to know something more than another could equate or tell you. And so you chose to come into this physical embodiment and many others. And we seek for you to remember this. For without the remembering and the knowing and the inner confirmation, you will continue in this vein for an indefinite period of time. And we want you to want more than the mere meanderings that occur within this planetary domain. For if all that you are about is in a monetary, financial, or mundane sort of existence, then you may not find your way back home. And so we ask you to consider that there is more than you may understand today. And there are many who have a very spiritual existence and have a firm practice in place. And they believe that they have connected to all that there is and all that they need to know. But we might suggest that if you have not within your practice discovered about the original purpose, then there may be a bit more that is underway and in play than you might recognize or be aware of. And so we ask this day for you to delve in, consider more, look toward other opportunities and accomplishments, but not the accomplishments and opportunities that the mind suggests. For these are all distractions and diversions that will take you on an endless mission to accomplish something of no lasting measure. For none of this can you take with you when you depart this life. And what we seek to give you is something intangible, but more tangible and real than you may recognize at this point in time. And so consider this. Consider this offering. Consider this perspective. Consider this consideration. And then move within for confirmation. For it is time. It is time and past time for you to discover what we seek for you to know at this point in history.